In the early Baroque operas, the orchestras were disposed on the left and the right hand side of the stage because left stage and right stage signified things. Left was evil and right was good. And so instruments like trombones, for example, were often found on the left hand side of the stage, violins on the right hand side of the stage.
We have a whole series of lutes and theorbos, Baroque guitars, a very, very interesting instrument called the lirone, which is one of its kind in Australia. It's a very beautiful sounding ethereal instrument.
The audience could see that the orchestra also had a function in representing aspects of the drama.
You know, you can imagine smoke machines and really interesting theatrical things to go alongside these beautiful instruments.
Now that changed with Gluck and Mozart, and the orchestra started to move itself down in front of the singers, and then as theatres were built, they had pits put into these theatres, that is a place below the stage where the orchestra could sit, not necessarily always in sight of the audience, but accompany the singers from the pit, and then by the time you get to Wagner, the orchestra is buried completely under the stage and not seen at all. Now in most modern opera houses, there'll be a pit in front of the stage and it's generally visible to a large percentage of the audience. The overture to an opera may sometimes contain themes from the work you're about to hear, or it may be just something the composers dug up at the last minute because they're desperate to have something to open the show, and they'll go out and write something that has nothing to do with anything and put that at the front of the show. So an overture ideally is used to set the mood, but not always.
Tancredi, che Clorinda l'uomo stia